They were pioneers and avant-gardes. They were a rare few among millions who were visionary and iconoclast. They did not tow to the usual norm of their era or generation and were so far-sighted. They became the bellwether of change and heralded a new era in our country. Today, on the occasion of Father's Day, we bring to you three eminent Indian personalities who were credited and being the first in their domains and who left their strong presence and influence in these fields. Being trailblazers, their contribution to these are unparalleled and their legacy will continue to live on till eternity. But before that, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more such updates. Shivaji, the father of Indian Navy. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj is widely regarded as the father of Indian Navy. He is often being credited with laying the strong foundations for the modern era Indian Navy. INS Shivaji Indian Navy's premier training institute in Lonavala that houses the Naval College of Engineering and has very recently been designated a center of excellence is a fitting tribute to the person who laid the foundation of a strong navy. Shivaji had made his navy so strong that Marathas were able to hold their forts against Portuguese, Dutch and the British. His efficiency in formulating strategies of the naval force bolstered the Maratha kingdom and paved the way for the Indian Navy. His war strategy and especially his way of using his naval fleet for strategic advantage and gains made his kingdom so powerful that no enemy dared to attack Shivaji from water route. Shivaji Maharaj also focused on defensive strategies to prevent any armed attack from the sea routes. He built his first marine fort at Sindhudurg, which later on became the headquarters of the Maratha naval force. The efforts made by him centuries back in the face of adversaries as powerful as Portuguese, Dutch and British to safeguard his territory was unmatched. J.R.D. Tata, the father of Indian aviation. J.R.D. Tata was the man responsible for taking India to skies. Air India, the airline which gave wings to the nation, was born out of his love for aviation. Every commercial pilot gets a license and a number. In India, the first license of being a commercial pilot was issued in the name of J.R.D. Tata. He not only set up India's first airline, Tata Service, which later went on to become Air India, but also piloted its inaugural flight. Thus, he became the first Indian to venture in Indian skies as a commercial pilot in 1932. He flew in a Moth plane from Karachi to Bombay at 100 miles per hour. From 1932 to 1977, a career spanning 46 years, J.R.D. Tata gave India a national airline and an international airline, India Airlines and Air India. His aviation career spanned an era from the wood and fabric of the little two-seater Moth to the gleaming 400-seater giant Boeing 747. In recognition of this epic figure's services to air transport, J.R.D. was made the recipient in 1979 of the Tony Jannus Award, named after the founder pilot of the first scheduled airline in the world. He is the only industrialist till date in India to receive India's highest civilian honor, Bharat Ratna. Raja Ravi Verma, often referred to as the father of modern Indian art, Raja Ravi Verma is widely known for his realistic portrayal of Indian gods and goddesses. While he majorly painted for the royalty of Travancore, he is also credited for taking art to the masses with his prints and oleographs. He was the first Indian painter to use oil paintings. During his youth, he became a much sought-after artist for the aristocrats and had become so popular that the Kilimanur Palace in Kerala had to open a post office due to the sheer number of painting requests that would come in for him. He is credited with combining European realism to Indian sensibilities, and his inspiration came from varied sources, from Indian literature to dance drama. Much of his celebrated art also borrowed heavily from Indian mythology. In fact, he is often credited with defining the images of Indian gods and goddesses through his relatable and more realistic portrayals, often painted with humans as models. The depictions include Lakshmi as the goddess of wealth, Saraswati as the goddess of knowledge and wisdom, and Lord Vishnu with his consorts Maya and Lakshmi. In 2013, the IAU, that is International Astronomical Union, had honored Raja Ravi Verma by naming a crater on the planet Mercury after him. He was believed to have made around 7,000 paintings before he passed away at the age of 58 in the year 1906. His popularity and unique style of paintings can be simply gauged from the fact that one of his famous paintings, the Draupadi Vastra Haran, was sold for 21 crores in April 2022. These were our top 3 choices on the occasion of the Father's Day. People whose contributions and initiatives have been galvanized in the history for time immemorial and whose shoes can never be filled. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more such interesting informations.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.